So is buying a Pebble Smartwatch in 2016 worth it? Or should you settle with the more expensive and flashier competition? Let's find out.
Here we go.
So my name is Hani from Bumblebee Technology, and for the last year I have proudly used a first generation Moto 360. And it was a fantastic device until recently I noticed that Android Wear had some major issues that really started to bother me. So I decided to give my aging watch the much needed upgrade my wrist deserved. So by looking at the Android Wear options, there was one thing that really stood out, and that was the enormous price tag that just seemed like it kept skyrocketing the further I searched. However, I came across the Pebble Time, a device that's affordable and yet functional. So which leads me to the question, is buying a Pebble smartwatch 2016 worth it? And the short answer to that is absolutely. So in this video, I'm going to go over the top 5 reasons why you should buy a Pebble smartwatch in 2016. Let's get right into this. Alright, so starting off with number 1, we have to start off with the design. And the first thing I want to talk about is when you're talking about a smartwatch, you want people to know that you have one. So if you own a smartwatch, you want other people to know that, hey, you got something different on your wrist and you're part of this sort of exclusive club of people wearing smartwatches. With Android, you really don't get that because their watches are built around making the design look like regular watches. However, Pebble had a different scenario. Pebble's philosophy is that a smartwatch is not a regular watch, which means it should not look nor act like a regular watch. And the Pebble Time holds true, because as you can see, it does not look like any other watch. And that gives it a sort of uniqueness, making it different. And why is this important? Because it's eye-catching, so people notice it. And that's true with almost every one of Pebble's smartwatches up to this day. They all have unique and very eye-catching devices. With my short period with the device, I already get so many compliments and comments about the device. I get people saying, "Hey, what's that watch?" Or "Hey, nice watch, man." You know, and that's something I never got with an Android Wear device because nobody really noticed that I had something different on my wrist. And that's something you get with Pebble smartwatches that you never really got with Android Wear watches. And that's because the design is very unique, it's very different in a good way. The second thing, the second reason why you should buy a Pebble smartwatch in 2016 is the software. And the Pebble Time runs Timeline OS, an operating system built completely around time itself. So basically, the way it works is your main screen is a timeline. And by pressing the up or the down buttons, you'll be able to see events, notifications, etc. for either the past or the future. And it's basically, it makes things easier to find the information that you're looking for. So the first thing that I really liked about it is that it's not a gimmick. So when I first heard about this operating system, I thought it was a gimmick. I thought, I don't think I'll use it much. But in reality, when I had the watch with me, I found myself using this feature a lot. I love looking into the future with my timer and looking what events do I have next, what I'm gonna do next, because it really helped me get organized with my day and what my schedule would be. The second reason why I love the software so much is it's simple. It's not complicated. Android Wear, there is just so much complexity with the software, just because it's so much going on. Like just to get to the settings menu, I have to dive through like a billion different menus. Whereas with Pebble, it's just a couple of clicks and you're right there. So it's simple and easy to use. And finally, it's very quick. That's something that Android Wear struggled with. When I was using my Moto 360, I always experienced periods of lag. And really, I hate lag on devices. And I'm sure a lot of you would agree with me. With the Pebble, there's no lag, zero lag, because the software itself is so light that literally the device flies through any window, animation, and whatnot. So it's very quick. And overall, it's a great software package because you're getting everything. You're getting great functionality. It's simple and easy to use, and it's very quick. The third reason why you should buy a Pebble Smartwatch 2016 is the app support is absolutely crazy. Now, honestly, one of the biggest issues I had with Android Wear was the fact that I really had no apps for it. Like every time I would look at the Play Store, browse some apps, there really wasn't many apps to choose from. You know, like there wasn't a lot of variety or different things I can do with my watch. So it really left me bored. With the Pebble, however, Pebble has been making apps for 4 years now. Since 2012, they've been developing apps and creating new things for the devices. And now there's just so many apps on the marketplace with so many different features. And one of my favorite apps at this point is being able to view my entire Twitter or Facebook feed off my wrist. That's absolutely insane. That's the kind of things I want for my watch. And those are the kind of apps Pebble offer. Pebble offered those kind of apps that give you more functionality out of your watch, which is what you want. The second thing is that there's a ton of watch faces. Now, obviously, if you're like me and you want to customize your device like every now and then, maybe like once a month, then you want a lot of different watch faces to choose from. With Android Wear, there wasn't really many options to choose from. However, with Pebble, there's a bunch of options ranging from customizable to non-customizable to weather to notifications, like whatever. There's so many different options. But with Android Wear, it really just you never really had those options. But overall, you with the Pebble, you're getting a huge app support, which is something that Android Wear completely lacks. The fourth reason why you should buy a Pebble Smartwatch 2016 is the battery life. Now, honestly, I can say through my period of using the device that this Pebble is a battery life king. Like literally, there's nothing that can stand against this battery. Now, Pebble claims that this device particularly can last an entire week, an entire 7 days on a single charge, which really doesn't even take that long to charge. It takes only about an hour to charge, and you're good to go for the next 7 days. And by using the device for about a month now, I can honestly tell you that that claim was absolutely true because I was able to use this device without any worries of charging it every night. And that was one of my biggest and everybody's biggest issue with Android Wear. The fact that you always had to charge the watch every night, and that's sometimes a big issue, especially when you forget to charge it. And that's something you never really have to worry about with the Pebble because all you really need is just to charge it once, maybe a week or a few days, and you're good to go. A real world example that I had was I had to go away for the weekend for a couple of days. Now I forgot to charge my Pebble before I left, and I forgot to charge it at home. I was at 30% battery life, and by Sunday when I returned home, still had 10% battery. So it just showed how brilliant the battery technology is on this device, and that I was able to last 3 days with 30% battery life, which just shows how amazing the battery life of this Pebble smartwatch really is. Finally, the fifth reason why I think you should buy a Pebble smartwatch 2016 is it just works. Now, one of my biggest complaints with Android Wear, and this is the biggest complaint I've had with using Android Wear, is that sometimes I'd be put into a situation where things don't work. When I want to send a text message to someone, Google says I can't reach Google, or things like that, like simple things, or notifications don't pop up on the watch when they're supposed to. These are things that force me to take out my phone, which completely defeats the entire purpose of a smartwatch. With the Pebble, I never have to worry about something not working. If I want to send a text message, I'll send a text message. If I want to start a call, I start a call. If I want to get all my notifications on the watch, I get every notification on this watch. All the applications work. I never have to worry about anything not working. And that's one of the biggest selling points, I think, with this Pebble is the fact that everything works no matter what phone you have, no matter what operating system you have, no matter what version of Android or iOS, whatever. Everything works. And that's something you never get with an Android Wear or an Apple device because there's always something that's going to go wrong and that's something that's not going to work right. Especially through my own experience, I've noticed this particularly and it's very annoying. However, with the Pebble, it's been a delight to not have to worry about some small, annoyances like that. So finally, we're gonna move on to my verdict. So overall, with the Pebble Time, I feel like you're getting the most complete package a smartwatch can offer. You're getting a great design, you're getting great software, and you're getting great functionality, all for an affordable price that really just cannot be beat. Especially with the Pebble Time 2 and the Time 2 and the Pebble 2 coming out later on this year, you can probably get the Pebble Time for a very good discount. I bought this one personally for $130. So it's very affordable and it's a very good deal. And therefore, my advice is if you're looking to get a smartwatch, just look no further than the Pebble Time. It's honestly the complete package, and you will not regret the purchase. And there you have it. Those are the top 5 reasons why you should buy a Pebble smartwatch in 2016 and why it's worth buying a Pebble smartwatch in 2016. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Leave this a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. I know we've been away for a while, but we're now back and we're now better than ever. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Subscribe to this channel for more content like this. We are going to continue uploading to this channel. Even though we've been away for a while, we now are back better than ever before. Follow me on social media. You guys know what to do. And yeah, as always, guys, I'm Hani from Bumblebee Technology, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you so much for watching.